It was great, man. It was great. You know, not the start I wanted, but it was, the finish was fun, and being able to say thank you to the fans was, it was a beautiful moment.
Was the reception what you'd expected?
It was unbelievable. It felt great to get booed. You know what I mean? It was like, the recognition at the top of the game, and then as soon as I touched the ball and they booed, I was like, oh, I'm home. It felt great.
Did it feel a bit strange later with the Kobe chants? I mean,
honestly, if I could chant for them, I would. I don't think the fans here really understand how much they drove me. From the singing of the songs to the shaking of the bus, going back to the hotel. I mean, that stuff really stuck with me, and it drove me to like maniacal proportions. You know what I mean? So I don't think they really understand how much they meant to my career.
Your feeling as you hit that big three, they're chanting, I mean, pretty much like closing to ice the game. What was going through your mind in that moment? You looking at it?
Man, honestly, I was thinking of using as much leg as possible. That's what I was thinking about. I couldn't think about anything else at the moment. I think about using as much legs as possible because, I couldn't really feel my shoulder too much. And so I really got to get my legs under the shot, really jump forward on the shot. And then once it went down, I was like, thank God.
Is the shoulder going to be a problem going forward, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, it's been sore as of late, so I just got to get back on it and pay a little bit more attention to it than I have, and kind of stay on it and kind of keep it going. But I think now we got to be a little bit more aggressive to kind of get us through this, and then go from there.
With the amount of energy that was in the building tonight, how important was it you to rise to the moment in that instant to hit that shot and kind of cap your time?
It was very important. I wouldn't have heard the end of it, but it definitely felt good to be able to hit that shot, man.
Is this the most cherished? Is this the most important? Not most important, but means the most to you. Stop and turn on the Kobe tour.
I think it's right up there with Philadelphia for me in terms of most emotional.
Most emotional. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, because this place has really meant a lot for my career. I can't stress that enough. And which is why I wanted my kids here, I wanted my family here. I wanted them to be able to be in this building. I wanted them to be able to see this and experience this. I remember, my daughter was having a hard time with softball in semifinal game, striking out. She was crying, she was mad, and I showed her the video of us losing to the Celtics, and me walking off the court crying. And I said, "Listen, it's fine. We just got to bounce back." So that's the kind of profound, impact this building has had, man.
it was like you have the ovation at the start, and then all of a sudden you go out and it's Jay Crowder, and he's getting physical right from the get-go.
It was great.
It's a tough matchup.
Yeah, I've seen him develop, from his days in Dallas. There was one night where we got in late to Dallas, and I went straight to the practice facility to get some shots up and work out. And who was in there? He was in there. He was in there working out. He was in there working on his game. And, when I see that, I have nothing but respect for him and watching how much he's developed.
Can you describe walking off the court here for the last time and emotion in the fans?
It's just a surreal feeling, honestly. I wish I could do more to show my gratitude to him. And I just try to just say thank you as much as I possibly could. And it's a weird feeling than walking across the center court and looking down at that logo. You know what I mean? And just trying to cherish it as much as possible.
How much does it mean to you to win your last game here?
I don't really think it would have mattered, honestly. You just try to win as many games as possible. But for me, it's beyond that. It's really just, it's the memory, it's the legacy of this organization and this franchise, and the fact that, I was able to play a small part in that rivalry is enough for that.
Kobe, the better you feel, the better you play, is there any chance you would reconsider your decision?
Zero.
It's been a month. You feel 100% better about it since you
I feel completely at peace.
Mm-hmm.
Truly at peace. And it's time. So.
Hey, Kobe, on top of the emotions you already talked, how about specifically when you were sitting on the bench, when you were introducing it, and all that? What was that?
I just can't believe this is the last time I'm going to be here. I can't believe it. I mean, it seems like yesterday we were playing the finals here. This is crazy. It's
You
crazy.
miss hearing the dropkick Murphys?
I was so happy when that song came. You know, in the finals we were playing it at the start of the game. I was kind of looking for it, but that's probably what threw me off at the start of the game. I was waiting for Dropkick Murphys and didn't play it. And in the fourth quarter, they kind of brought me home a little bit.
Kobe, you mentioned going out in Boston with the family last night. What do you like about the city, and do you think you'll ever come back here?
Yep, absolutely will. You know, it's just the history here. You know, it's a culture. You know, in LA, it's everything's so new. You don't really feel, you know, the culture and our history. And so to be able to walk around here and see the buildings and the people, and, you know, it's special. So I'll be around.
When it's warm.
Nice although Christmas time's always fun to come on the East Coast. You can come for 2 or 3 days and then.
All right, thanks, Kobe.